Weird facts that are so strange, you won't believe they're true. For 20 years, a cat served as mayor of an Alaskan town. In 1997, an orange cat named Stubbs became honorary mayor of the Alaskan town of Talkeetna. With a population of 772 in 2000, it would not have taken too many votes to earn the position, and the small town did not actually have a real, human mayor anyway. But Stubbs proved adept at the role, gaining fans from around the world, and serving in the position for years. Stubbs loved getting tourists and became a beloved symbol of the town until his death in 2017. Squirrels are behind most power outages in the US. The American Public Power Association, APA, says that squirrels are the most frequent cause of power outages in the US. The APA even developed a data tracker called the Squirrel Index that analyzes the patterns and timing of squirrels' impact on electrical power systems. Turns out, the peak times of the year for squirrel attacks are from May to June and October to November. Typically, the squirrels cause problems by tunneling, chewing through electrical insulation, or becoming a current path between electrical conductors. Frankly, the #1 threat experienced to date by the US electrical grid is squirrels, said John C. Inglis, the former deputy director of the National Security Agency, NSA, in 2015. Spider webs were used as bandages in ancient times. In ancient Greece and Rome, doctors used spider webs to make bandages for their patients. Spider webs supposedly have natural antiseptic and antifungal properties, which can help keep wounds clean and prevent infection. It's also said that spider webs are rich in vitamin K, which helps promote clotting. So, next time you're out of band-aids, just head to your attic and grab some Webicillin. A woman who lost her wedding ring found it 16 years later on a carrot in her garden. A woman in Sweden lost her wedding ring while cooking for Christmas in 1995. She looked everywhere for it, and even had her kitchen floor pulled up, hoping she could find it. But she wouldn't see it again until 2012. While gardening 16 years later, the woman found the ring around a carrot that was sprouting in the middle of it. The only explanation was that the ring must have been lost in vegetable peelings that were turned into compost. Clearly, composting isn't just good for the environment. 1/4 of all your bones are located in your feet. There are 26 bones in each foot. That's 52 bones in both feet, out of 206 total bones in your whole body, which is more than 25%. It may sound crazy at first, but think about it. Your feet support your weight and allow you to jump, run, and climb. Those bones and joints also allow your feet to absorb and release energy efficiently. It's one of the reasons humans can outrun any other animal in an endurance race. Blood donors in Sweden receive a text when their blood is used. To encourage more young people to donate blood, Sahlgrenska University Hospital in Gothenburg, Sweden, sends a text to donors when their blood has been dispensed to someone in need. A common issue with blood donation, along with other types of charitable donations, is that if a donor doesn't know the recipient, it's harder to convince them that donating is worth it. But with this system, which started in 2012, potential donors in Sweden have proof that their contribution is going to good use. You're more likely to get a computer virus from visiting religious sites than adult sites. According to research from security firm Symantec, religious websites carry 3 times more malware threats than adult sites. Symantec found that the average number of security threats on religious sites was around 115, compared to adult content sites, which carried around 25. In fact, only 2.4% of adult sites were infected with malware. The researchers hypothesized that's because adult sites need to generate a profit, so there's a financial incentive to keeping them virus-free to encourage repeat business. Sunglasses were originally designed for Chinese judges to hide their facial expressions in court. Today, sunglasses serve as protective eyewear, effectively preventing bright sunlight from causing discomfort or damage to our eyes. Of course, they're also a fashion accessory. But sunglasses were originally made out of smoky quartz in 12th century China, where they were used by judges to mask their emotions when they were questioning witnesses. Shakespeare's epitaph contains a curse for grave robbers. When William Shakespeare died at 52 years old on April 23, 1616, he was buried in a tomb that featured an epitaph meant to ward off grave robbers. Good friend, for est's sake forbear / to dig the dvst enclosed here / blessed be ye man yt spares their stones / and cvrst be he yt moves my bones. Or more clearly, Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear/to dig the dust enclosed here/blessed be the man that spares these stones/and cursed be he that moves my bones. A New Orleans hotel offered a $15,000 stay to whoever stole the most outrageous item from them. In March 2019, the Roosevelt Hotel in New Orleans decided to celebrate its 125th anniversary by offering a free 7-night stay in its presidential suite, along with complimentary private dinners and spa treatments worth a whopping $15,000. But this wasn't a standard giveaway. The prize was only available to the person who returned the most outrageous item ever stolen from the hotel. Children of identical twins are genetically siblings, not cousins. Cousins whose parents are identical twins share 25% of their DNA instead of the usual 12.5%. While full siblings share 50% of their DNA, half-siblings share 25%. That's why, though children of identical twins are legally cousins, they are genetically the equivalent of half-siblings. A giant tortoise thought to be extinct for 100 years was recently discovered in the Galapagos. Because there hadn't been a sighting of a Fernandina giant tortoise in more than 100 years, scientists believed that we had lost the last of the creatures ages ago. However, in February 2019, an adult female was spotted around Fernandina Island in the Galapagos. Scientists also found bite marks on nearby cacti that led them to suspect there may be other tortoises in the area. Watchotopia, director of the Giant Tortoise Restoration Initiative at the Galapagos Conservancy, released a statement saying, "To find a living tortoise on Fernandina Island is perhaps the most important find of the century. Now we just need to confirm the genetic origin of this female. She is old, but she is alive." The Goodyear blimp is the official bird of Redondo Beach, California. The Goodyear blimp is nothing short of iconic, but we wouldn't classify it as a bird. Still, that didn't stop Redondo Beach, a coastal city situated near the Goodyear blimp's home airport in Carson, California, from passing a resolution in 1983 to make the blimp its official bird. It would only take 1 hour to drive to space. If you got into your car, turned on the ignition, and drove up to the sky at 60 miles per hour, it would take just 1 hour to get to outer space, according to astronomer Fred Hoyle. Of course, this is purely theoretical, but it sure is fun to think about. That's it for our list of weird facts, but be sure to check in with us soon for even more trivia. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on what's next.